NYPC people. No worry, I was jealous when I was going to academy because y'all had the shirts and put on any jean pants and plait your hair. So what I used to do, take off my uniform and go NPC sometimes, you know? But don't tell nobody I did that. There we go.
Good evening, dignitaries, investors, and viewing audiences. My name is Isaiah Peterson, and I am the CEO of UPCYCL. And this is my right-hand man.
My name is Jael Yongalok, and I am the COO of UPCYCL.
My name is Kimura Reed, and I am the CMO of UPCYCL.
And together, we are UPCYCL. 380 million tons. That's the amount of plastic that was thrown into the environment last year alone. Do you know how big of a number that is? For a bit of insight, that number is equivalent to 1,900 cruise ships. Now, what's the main cause of this plastic pollution? Littering.
People buy and use disposable plastic products such as food wrappings, plastic bags, plastic bottles, and straws. Problem is that they don't dispose them properly, which causes the plastic to end up in waterways and eventually end up in the ocean. Businesses that use plastic in their products are the main contributors to the problem, adding more plastic into the cycle of plastic pollution. These companies need to strive for more eco-friendly and reusable ways for sourcing their plastic products. Let's go. Sorry.
You got it.
Let's continue. Thank you. These businesses need to strive for more eco-friendly and reusable ways for sourcing their plastic to save the environment.
And that's where we chime in. UPCYCL plans to collect polluted plastic and reform it into a usable form and sell it back to plastic-consuming businesses at a cheaper price. And on top of this, this will help to stop the flow of new plastic coming into the plastic pollution cycle.
For all of this, we would like to ask for 10,000 guilders to fund our pilot project for our sink float plastic separation machine. Now,
So why just recycle when you can upcycle?
Team NPC UPCYCL. I saw the Prime Minister nodding her head and laughing. That's right up her alley. So the first question I'll give to Jessica.
oh wait, sorry, before you guys start the question round, we gave you guys a folder with our financials,
Yes.
as well as a picture of our location we plan to use and a picture of the machines.
Yeah, so the team did it in advance at 4 o'clock, no, at 3:30 or 4 o'clock, hand in their financials to the judges to look at their financials in advance. Jessica wasn't as ready as yet, so we'll go over to the question from Mr. Glenn Carty.
Good presentation. Very important subject. I notice in your 6-year business forecast, you have that every month, or every year, I should say, that your location amount is $42,000. How are you planning to maintain it for 6 years at $42,000?
That's our current estimate, but as we grow, we plan on buying or getting more locations to keep up with the amount of plastic we'll be reforming to sell back to companies.
I thought you were going to answer me that you'll have that done in a contract.
Yeah, we'll have that in a contract as well. I want to give you extra.
Okay, good answer.
Okay, so looking at your financials too, kind of walk me through what your marketing concept will be, at least for your first year or two, or even your first year after you've done your pilot or while you're doing your pilot.
In our first year, we plan on starting with MPC and Sundial and running a campaign, because MPC and Sundial together has a student population of more than 1,100 students. We plan on running a campaign where we put plastic recycling bins around the campus, and whichever department collects the most plastic will get a prize. Now, the reason we start with schools is because students talk with students as well as talk with their own parents. And our parents will talk to other parents and even adults who don't even have children. And from that, it'll get to other companies that they work for.
Tina?
It's sorry, thanks. It's one that's dear to my heart. In my family, we all walk around with our water bottles, and I forgot my water bottle in the car, and my son was like, "Do you want me to go back and get it for you?" And he has his water bottle in his hand right now. Raise your water bottle, Ajandra. So it's dear to my heart. However, I'm trying to understand when you are repurposing your plastic, what are you repurposing it to become for? What's the purpose?
Okay, I'll walk you through the process of our factory. So we collect the plastic from schools from the plastic recycling bins. We shred it and put it into our sink flow plastic separation machine, which works on the principle of density. Because low density polyethylene, high density polyethylene, and polypropylene both float, three of them float on water. They're also generally considered food safe for plastic products. The rest of the plastic that sinks, will separate it separately and sell it to companies, as well as the other ones, but we'll sell them separately. One for food safe products, and then the other as, for example, road filler.
Okay, but you're selling just the raw product?
Yes.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll clean it as well and put it into smaller bits so that way it can go into, for example, certain companies like Heavenly Water use molds for the bottles. So you can use it.
Thank you for answering that, because my question was going to be, we don't really have a lot of manufacturing sites here. So who are you targeting on the island where you don't have to export this plastic? So companies like Heavenly Water that use the rubber for the top of the 5 gallons?
And that was one of the companies we also looked to in our research.
Excellent. Thank you.
And we have the wife of Heavenly Water in the building. So after the competition, you can see her. Roper?
No questions.
Thank you, Team Upcycle.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Axel, 2 minutes.